أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والأعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. Assalamu alaikum, respected brothers and sisters, and thank you for joining me today on what is the 7th of our season 2 Farsi. Alhamdulillah. Hope you guys have had good so far start to you guys' school years. I know that over here in the United States, school has started, the college and high school has started, and in Europe, I'm pretty sure school will be starting up soon. I'm not sure if you guys gonna tell me how that's going over there, but inshallah, everything's going well with you guys. So far, alhamdulillah, everything's going well with me, on my behalf, crew's behalf. We're all doing well, alhamdulillah. This is actually finally we got a back-to-back course where we did one week, the next week we're having another course. So I think this is a good time to get into that groove, as I stated in last class, and alhamdulillah, the viewership is also going up. It's nice to know that you guys like what's coming from the crew and I in terms of what we put out for Farsi, the content and all that. Also, I recommend you guys, not just for Farsi purposes, FNC Friday Night Circle, they have a lot of different aspects to it. We have lectures, we have Quran circles, we have so many valuable aspects. Just get in contact with any of the crew members, which are all in that group chat, and they'll be more than happy to describe everything that has to offer to you guys. So I really recommend checking that out. With no further ado, let's jump into this week's course, which is on the topic of desserts. Bismillah. So desserts overall we've covered before in certain food lessons. I think here maybe a few desserts have been thrown in there, but this class is all just set in stone, just on all different varieties and types of desserts. I think we have 15 words and one phrase. Yes indeed. So let's get started. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Starting off, we have cake. First to cake. 2, we have keke kuchak. First to cupcake. 3, we have ferni refers to custard. Ferni is actually very common in Iran. Around Ramadan times, it's known that a lot of people like to break their fast with ferni at the table. Obviously, more recommended to break it with a date, but then after that, ferni is also one of the things they used to open their fast. Then we have bastani, one word that I think we've heard a few times in previous vocabulary. Bastani, ice cream, bastani. Macaron, which is macaron. We have cookie, first to cookies, cookie. Waffle, first to waffle, waffle. Keke paneer, first to my personal favorite, cheesecake, keke paneer. Pie, first to the pie. And paya seeb, first to apple pie, paya seeb. Number 11, we have biscuit. I read the English version. We have biscuit. In Farsi, it's biscuit, first to a biscuit, biscuit. Number 12, we have jele, first to jelly, jele. 13, we have tiramisu, first tiramisu. Sorry to go back one. Number 12, jele is also a very common Iranian dessert. Whenever if you guys go to Iran, I personally recommend you guys to try that out, jele. Number 14, we have donut, first to donuts, donut. And our last word for this week, we have milkshake, which can be referred to as a refresher or a dessert. I personally would take it for dessert after a meal, milkshake. Jumping into our phrase for this week, we have I ate a donut on Saturday. Shanbe donut khordam. It's very basic, this one. Also the translation over is not that hard as well to understand either. Here we have Shanbe, first of the day, Saturday. If you guys remember from last chapter, we had a lesson on days of the week. Shanbe, Saturday. Donut, obviously donut, as we just learned. And khordam, if you guys remember from last week, actually 8. What was it last week? I think 2 weeks ago. It was 8. Shanbe donut khordam. I ate a donut on Saturday. And let's go back and review these words for you guys. So we have cake, کیک کوچک کیک کوچک فرنی فرنی بستنی بستنی ماکارون ماکارون کوکی کوکی وافل وافل کیک پنیر کیک پنیر پای 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 سیب پای سیب بیسکویت بسکویت جله جله تیرامیسو تیرامیسو دونات دونات milkshake milkshake. That does it for our words for this week. Moving on to our one phrase. I ate a donut on Saturday. شنبه donut خوردم شنبه donut خوردم. I ate a donut on Saturday. And that does it, you guys, for this week's Farsi lesson, which is the 7th lesson on 3rd of September, my time being released out. Another very successful class. I personally think that this one, especially for those who are going to Iran with the purpose of tourism, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one, as when you go tourist, food is one of the major aspects of tourism. And Iran's cuisine is, I'm not obviously biased, but I'm Persian, so Persian biased, but I have to say it's up there. It's up there from many of the cuisines, not just from me personally. My taste, obviously, I'm Irani. Everything I eat is Persian food, but from a lot of people I've heard too that are non-Irani, they love Persian cuisine, Persian sweets especially. Another one that I just thought of mind right here is baklava. Baklava, I know that is very common in both this in Arab culture as well. So that word, I think, as I stated, you guys know, but baklava is another word that can be referred to here in desserts. But with that, let's close this class off, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for yet another week. Looking forward to knocking out another week with you guys next week, inshallah. Remember to always check in on that group chat sometime throughout the week for updates, for quizzes, just for review purposes, for polls that I may put out regarding classes, upcoming classes. Yeah, that does it. I really recommend you guys to go through, check out the rest of FNC, get really introduced to Friday Night Circle as a whole. Again, if you guys have any questions regarding Farsi, regarding that, feel free to message me or any of the crew members. We'll get back to you guys as soon as possible, inshallah. With that, thank you so much for joining me today. Looking forward to next week already, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.